Alright, well, welcome back to the layout. Here's what I've been working on. It's our intermodal yard. It's just a small yard. And we got the track laid. We started to ballast a little bit of it. Got a couple signals. All the trailers. The trailers are all staged down here. We got to put the lights in still. A light pole will be here to light up the yard at night. And then we have the crane here. We detailed this guy out. Put a figure in the cab, weathered it up, put an AC unit on top of the cab like the prototype. So we still have to continue the rest of the concrete section here. Get the camera to focus here. There we go. So we stained up the concrete as well, make it look like spills and tire marks. Because in the rail yards where there's trucks, there's always tire because of the weight of the trailers and the trucks. They leave there as they turn. All that weight leaves tire marks. So we did that there. There's where they make a U-turn here and there. Here's a trailer I did. This is a custom trailer. I added the reefer tank, and then you can see on the bottom there it has a battery box for the hydraulic pump. It's because it's a lift gate, and we made all that out of styrene. Some of the yard tractors there. Go down to the front. Oh, we did these custom craft trailers as well. They're Kool-Aid, and then have one over here, you can barely see it, it's a Ritz. Some of the trucks, or the tractors we have, they're basically from Tonkin, but over here they call them trucks and stuff. They're actually pretty good tractors. I mean, they're pretty good detail. So what we do is the wheels kind of suck on them. So I replace all the wheels. See if, there we go. Replace all the wheels with the A-line. And then I added the CB antennas there, just to give it a little bit more of a detail. But they look pretty good. Oh, and the trailers too, they look pretty good. There's a Domino's one. The only thing is, what I do is the wheels suck, like I said. So on this one I replaced the reefer unit with the one from BLMA. And then A-Line has these replacement floor kits. I replaced the model's factory floor. I put in the A-Line with the A-Line landing gear and the fuel tank under there. Makes it look more realistic. Looks pretty good. So here's a model I've been working on. It's a C44AC. It's an old Southern Pacific one that's been patched. And we also added the PTC antenna array on the top of the roof. I had the Sinclair antenna and a white GPS dome. I removed that. And I added a TCS decoder. We got to still put on all the handrails and do the ditch lights, and this guy will be ready to run. The PTC antennas, we basically made them out of styrene. And there's going to be a model railroad magazine issue that's going to have the an article on how to build those. We just built them off pictures we found on the web. So just thought you would like to see that. We added all the detail parts as well. The air filters, air lines, MU hoses, mirrors. Came out pretty good. So here's another model that I'm working on. It's almost done. It's the F-59. Well, one of them for my Pacific Surfliner fleets. It'll be servicing down to Santa Barbara. This represents Southern California. That's what they run over here. We detailed this one up pretty good. First thing we did was we took the model right out of the box, and all the little nubs on the top of the roof, it's supposed to be lift rings. We used the chisel blade, an X-Acto chisel blade, cut all those off, and then we drilled them with the number 80 bit and put in the eye bolts to represent the lift rings. And we added rear view mirrors. See if you can see it here. Added the front airline. Also added KD couplers. They're supposed to be tight lock couplers. They have a model of those. I can't remember the number. We added some detail parts as well to the underframe. Some miscellaneous piping. The automatic train stop, or ATS, the shoe, the brake chain. And then in the rear of the model we added the HEP cables, coupler cut bars. Now this one has a tsunami sound, so I'm just waiting on the ditch lights to come in. I'm going to use those micro LEDs. The gold, I think they're gold and white. That way they could represent the prototype. And then we just weathered it to make it look, you know, like it's been in use. They've been keeping these locomotives pretty clean lately, so we just did the heavy grime on the top where the wash rack doesn't get, and then just the grime that picks up along the beach. So just thought you would like to see that. So here's another model we're working on. It's an SD70M, the flared radiator section. I've been working on this one. Well, actually I started it. It was an undecorated kit, and I started many years ago. It just fell on the shelf. Never got around to doing it. I actually forgot I had it, and I was going through some boxes, and I found it packed away. So I figured I'd try to finish it up. But we had added the Details West detailing kit and the auxiliary kit. A lot of details. And then just recently I added the antenna array to kind of match the modern times. But that's basically all. Just been keeping busy with work and try to get out here as much as I can. I just thought you guys would be interested into seeing what's going on. So thanks for stopping by, and try to put up another video with some more progress. Alright. Thanks.